Bitcoin is sitting around $65,000 right now. And honestly, this is one of those moments where I think people really need to start paying attention. Bitcoin has already dropped hard from its all-time highs. People are already scared. The markets feel weak, but at the same time, we're starting to see people get excited again. And that's what worries me. Because Bitcoin could move higher from here, just enough for everyone to start saying the bull market is back. And that's usually when people start making emotional decisions. So today, let me show you what I'm watching for, what I'm personally doing, and why I'm not trying to guess the exact bottom. And of course, none of this is financial advice. I'm simply showing you how I look at the market. Everybody wants to know, is Bitcoin at the bottom? My honest answer is, I don't know. And anybody telling you the exact opposite is guessing. So let's say Bitcoin falls to $50,000, but I bought some at $65,000. Then I bought some more at $60,000. Then I bought some more at $55,000. And then I bought some more at $50K. So now my average might be around $57,000. But now let's say years pass by, Bitcoin is worth $1 million. Am I really going to care if I didn't buy the exact bottom? No, probably not. I'd rather build a good average than gamble everything trying to catch one perfect price. Because markets have a funny way of getting you excited right before they humble you. Ask me how I know that. Right now, Bitcoin is at around the mid $60,000 range. And after such a large drop, I'm paying attention again. But here's something I could easily see happening. Bitcoin starts climbing, people get excited, it reaches 70,000, maybe a little bit higher. People start seeing green again. The YouTube algorithm starts filling up with Bitcoin is back. Bull run on the way, 100K Bitcoin. Everybody that stopped paying attention suddenly comes back running. And people start buying because they're scared of missing out. That FOMO I told you. But just because Bitcoin goes up for a few weeks doesn't automatically mean the bear market is over. Markets go up during a bigger downtrend, and sometimes those moves are enough to get people excited before the market drops again. I'm not saying that's going to definitely happen. I'm saying I'm preparing for that possibility. This is why I'm not trying to catch the exact bottom. Maybe I buy some Bitcoin at around 65,000, maybe more around 60,000, maybe 55. And if it goes lower, I still have capital to deploy. That's basically dollar cost averaging. Instead of putting everything in at one price, I spread out my buys because nobody knows where the exact bottom will be. And I learned this the hard way. Trying to perfectly time the markets creates stress. You wait some more. Then Bitcoin jumps 10%. And suddenly you're chasing it because you're scared you missed your chance. I'd rather have a plan before that happens. Now let's talk about something else people are getting excited about, the Clarity Act. The goal is basically to create clearer rules for crypto in the United States. And long term, I think clearer rules could be good for crypto. Big banks, investment companies, businesses, they want to know what rules they're playing by before putting billions of dollars into something. But here's where people need to be careful. Just because good news comes out doesn't mean Bitcoin automatically shoots straight up. You've probably heard this before. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Sometimes everybody buys because they're expecting something good. Then the good news actually happens and people start selling to take profit. We also have to watch what the Federal Reserve is doing with the interest rates. When money becomes more expensive to borrow, people usually become more careful with risk. And crypto is a risky market. When money becomes easier to borrow and there's more money moving around, risky assets can benefit. That's why Bitcoin doesn't just move because of Bitcoin news anymore. Stocks matter, interest rates matter, the economy matters. Everything is becoming more connected. Another thing I'm watching is crypto exchanges shutting down or reducing operations. And this is why I keep saying an exchange is not the same thing as owning your Bitcoin yourself. I use exchanges. Most people buying crypto probably will. But personally, I don't like keeping large long-term holdings sitting on an exchange when I don't need to. Bitcoin gives you the ability to use your own wallet, but remember, that also means you become responsible. Lose your recovery phrase, send Bitcoin to the wrong address, there may not be anyone to call. That's the trade-off. More control, more responsibility. I don't know where Bitcoin goes tomorrow. I don't know where it goes next month. Nobody does. I can have an opinion. I can look at the charts. I can look at the economy. I can look at the news, but it's still a guess about the future. So instead of betting everything on one prediction, I prepare for both sides. Bitcoin goes lower, I have money ready. Bitcoin starts running up, I already own some. That keeps me from making bad decisions based on fear. So right now, Bitcoin is around 65,000. We have crypto regulation moving forward. We have the Federal Reserve. We have exchanges closing. And we have people slowly becoming excited again. To me, this is exactly when you should be paying attention. Not because I know the bottom, I don't. But because I want my plan ready before everyone gets emotional again. Because by the time everybody starts yelling, Bitcoin is back, it might be already too late to start making a plan. If you learned anything, drop it in the comments down below. See you next time. Peace.